Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy OG Molly up, aka Hot Smiley, aka Stretch Armstrong, aka Pepsi Pete, aka Peter Mangelani, and we're back with another video. Today we're looking at Mangelani_Frogger. The purpose of this code is to create a like Frogger game, but using the Bitmoji created in the likeness of yours truly. I will begin by going through the code. So as you can see, we start off with the draw head, draw body, and draw Bitmoji functions, which is very common in these types of code. We have 4 global variables. We have the variable which holds the score, the variable car speed, which controls the speed of the said cars. We have our still playing function, which will account towards our not check win, but to see if the game should still be playing or not. And then we have the current scene, which will change from this start scene to the actual game. If we go down, we can see our con button functions, which is required within this code, and we have our start button, which is right here. If clicked, it will move the scene to the next one. This is the code that holds the actual start screen, and then we call it. And then we have our Bitmoji constructor with the draw prototype, the hop prototype, and the fall prototype. So what the hop and fall will do is that this says it will bring the Bitmoji up by intervals of 5, and the fall will bring it back down by intervals of 5. This is interesting. We have the collision code for the actual game. So if I just hit start, and so as you can see, which I will show you how this works when we get down to the code, if I collide with one of these cars, the score will go down, as you can see in the code right here. This is the actual point system for the game. So if I want to progress, if I go all the way up and I go all the way back down, I gain 5 points, just like it says in the code right here. This is the code for the cars. This is the prototype that draws the car. This is the new variable within the Bitmoji constructor, which will create the actual Bitmoji in the game. This is the empty array for the cars, which will then push 100 cars into the array. So this is the actual draw function for the gameplay screen, and it says, this says basically if the current scene is 0 and the mouse is pressed, do start button dot handle mouse click, which basically says if I click the start button, go to the next scene. And now we have the if statement for the actual game. So now we are here. This is just the static. This will check for the actual collision. We have this code which displays the score, and this is the code that actually makes the game like play. So we say if key is pressed and key code equals 0. Key code equals 0. That means if any key is pressed. So for this example, I'll be using spacebar. So if key is pressed, I will go up, and now else Bitmoji will fall. So if I release space, it'll fall back down. And then we have the prototypes being called for the Bitmoji draw, which draws Bitmoji. The check for other side, which checks if I made it to the top. And then the point gained prototype, which means if I make it back to the bottom, give me 5 points. And then we have the check if game ends code, which says if cars 0.x, which cars 0 means all the cars, is greater than 400, as in like past this line right here, still playing equals false, which will then stop the game. And that is all for today, folks. I can then demonstrate how this game works more if I can just keep going up and down all I want. Do I really want to wait for all 400 cars to go by? You know what? Sure, let's do it. Oh, that's one thing I forgot. You may be asking, why are the cars going twice the speed they are going now? This is actually perfect timing, and that's because there is code which I cannot directly point out, which I actually probably could. But basically, after 50 cars go by, I'm currently trying to find it while I'm explaining. After 50 cars go by, double the speed of the last 50 cars, so it's like a kind of a way to make the game harder. But this is perfect because it also shows that the still playing function, still playing variable works, and then that the still playing will equal false after the game ends. But the cars were going faster because there's code in this code that says after 50 cars go by, double the speed of this global variable, which is perfect because now I can lead to. That is all for today, folks. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Please hit that notification bell. Be a part of the notification gang. I will catch you guys another time. Have a great day. Goodbye.